I buy a book from Amazon. Bezos ain't packing it up,
Yeah, he printing the shit.
writing the address on there, hitting the stamp and shit,
Yeah.
driving it to the post office and mailing it off. He got better things to think about. That's what I'm on right now. I ain't got time for. My mentor calls them MWAs, minimum wage activities.
Mm.
Blake, you spend entirely too much time on MWAs.
Mm.
So you saying Blake, you can hire that out. What you're spending so much time on, you can hire that out for $6 an hour.
Mm.
But you spending time doing it. So you saying that you worth $6 an hour?
Hey, yo, only popped up on your screen because you've been thinking of other ways to make some income outside of your 9 to 5, but you don't know where to start, you don't have any direction, and you don't know what to do. I'm here to share with you the strategies that have helped change my life and thousands of others that I've helped. I'm teaching you 99 ways how you can flip houses without using any cash or credit. You don't even need a license. Click the link and check out my course while you still can at its discounted price.
Have you noticed people rocking with the audio book?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They rock with the audio books. I get messages from like chicks be saying like they be falling asleep to my voice.
Oh, word.
Yeah. And it's always and then it's followed by how tall are you? And I'll be like, why do women get to do that? And then they'll judge you based off of your answer.
Man,
Like, oh, I thought he was taller.
Are we getting into that?
Is that body shaming?
Because we can get into that, boy. Because that's a thing. One, that is body shaming. Two, man, women, boy,
Or if
they be acting like they not like that. But
or if you are a certain height and you tell them that you're a certain height, is that not having a preference? Whereas it seems like a lot of times if it's split, like dudes aren't allowed to have preferences with certain stuff.
Right. And then we get called shallow.
Yeah.
However,
I get asked at least 2 to 3 times, if not maybe every other day. How tall are you?
And you know what that means? That means you're checking boxes off their list. And that's the last box. And they just need to know before they go into pursuit.
Yeah.
It don't matter look, you have been an upstanding gentleman for years. For years. But
how tall
they gonna ask you how tall you are.
Yeah. Get the how tall are you question so much.
And I laugh every time you post.
I'm 5'4" at the regular show.
Yeah.
So, and they'd be like, I don't believe it. I'd be like, I know my angles.
You know what lenses to use to distort you.
Yeah.
You shoot from the bottom up.
And then the combo diminishes. The combo diminishes, man. I'm like, the short man is the most disrespected man in America, and I'm sick of it. We need to band together.
I wish the camera angle could show you swinging your legs.
Welcome to another episode of It's Crowded at the Top. I am your host, AstenCeo, joined always by the voice of God off camera.
Judge
Tabernacle.
Proper preparation prevents poor performance.
You're going to have to come up with a new because I heard that. I picked that up when I was listening back on the last one. I was like, nah, bro. He's not about to make.
That's the K-Dot.
He's not about to, what is it, 5 Ps?
Yeah.
You ain't about to 5P everybody with that.
Nah, of course not. What song was that? Smoke good, eat good, live good.
I don't know, but
Section 80.
As of to this point, every podcast episode we've done has been in a hotel room. Just as I've been traveling around, we did episodes in Miami, LA,
KY,
Kentucky.
Well,
so this is the first episode where I'm building out my own studio. So it's like, this is the first episode where we have like a microphone.
Hey, look, but we got to run it back though. He's building his own studio.
Hey, clap it up. I'm building my own studio.
Yeah,
So,
we can't skip past that,
but
man.
I just want to let people know that because it's like we have what 9 or 10 or something like that episodes in
Mhm.
without me having equipment.
Yeah, without a quote unquote proper setup.
Yeah, I have no setup. Even still now,
Yeah.
it's bare. Like I got a mic. I don't even got like a chair. I'm sitting on like this ain't even my bar stool. I went to one of my friend's house. One of my homies, he got like a house is just like a kick it spot. It's just a vacant house that we go and kick it.
Pulled up.
I was like, shoot, we need something to sit on. Pause.
Ah, yeah.
So
Yeah.
so I was like,
We
so
gonna
let's
we
just
gonna do
let's
it the
just go
whole
get the
episode.
bar. Let's just go get a couple bar stools and it'll work for the time being. But
Here we are. You comfortable though? I see your feet still swinging, man. You gonna do that for an hour?
so it's like I got microphones, I got camera. At some point, I might get another camera so I can get the shot, cut,
Mhm.
zoom. So it'd be looking nice. Y'all can't see. I got lights and lights. We ain't even using this light.
We ain't using that light.
I got fancy looking lights and shit.
And look, it's another light in the closet.
Oh, I ain't more lights.
Man.
So
And as I'm listening, we're gonna have to talk about
some sound stuff.
yeah.
Yeah. Is it real echoey?
No, it ain't real echoey, but it can like when you can hear it when you
Yeah. I don't know how that would work though, because I'm thinking about putting something on like the backdrop. Like I've been thinking of if I'm gonna get like the logo painted or
Mhm.
or get like a neon light or
Mhm.
something like that.
Well, this is how you trick it. Like, so you can get a dope piece of art that acts as a diffuser instead of like I know you'd be probably used to seeing like foam everywhere.
Yeah.
Nah, you can get a dope piece of art and have it like you probably seen some of the art where it's like uneven and it's maybe like block look like a bunch of different blocks. You
I
ain't
have
seen it?
no clue what you're talking
The
about.
abstract stuff. But yeah, I'll show you. But yeah, you can do that and you can get something custom made too for the low and it'll diffuse it.
But where would it be placed? Like, would it be on camera?
Nah.
Because I'm thinking of because like I'm gonna have whiteboards and stuff in here too.
Yeah,
That's
nah,
what
it
I'm
wouldn't it
thinking.
wouldn't be on camera. Like, for example, you could throw something right here and it don't even have to be big. But the way sound works is we're getting a reflection. So if you speaking in this direction, that's gonna diffuse it and then it's gonna eliminate.
Mm. So I can't put certain stuff in here. Like I was probably gonna put like 2, 3 whiteboards in here.
Yeah, no, you still can do whatever, and then
I
just
might put a picture of James Brown in
it
here.
just work around it. You know what I'm saying? And you could even put like some dope on the ceiling if you open it up.
Probably get a digital whiteboard
Mm.
at some point. I think that costs like $3,000. I was like, that'd be fly.
Yeah.
But like if I'm teaching or when I'm teaching like within my community,
Mm-hmm.
which the people may not know, I'm about to drop a dope community, bro.
Epic.
It's gonna be all of my courses is gonna be included in the community. So upon instant access, you get access to like 300 something educational videos, trainings, whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
All my books, I think I wrote 99 credit, business credit. I got like 3 or 4 ebooks in there
That's
already.
it. I feel
That's it.
no,
How
I'm not
many
saying
books you
no,
wrote?
no. I'm not saying it like that. I'm saying like, dang, I thought it feels like more
Mm-mm.
like 10.
Because with my courses I put like I write a book as well as some video stuff.
Right. Yeah. Cause you gotta remember too, I'm like on this side. So I'm like, man, we did. And it's still a lot. So it's
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm about to say.
no,
How many
no,
books?
no,
How
no,
many
no.
books?
No, I'm saying it like, dang, I thought it was like,
Nah, but it got those in there. Instant access to all my audio books too, because it's
mhm,
like I write them and then I'll talk because everybody don't want to just sit there and read.
right.
I also get uh instant an instant opportunity to be a 50-50 business partner with me.
Mhm.
Every member of the community, they get an affiliate link. And if anybody signs up through their affiliate link, like if they're actually getting true value from it and they
Mhm.
share it with people, they get 50% of the profits
Mhm.
just monthly. So it's like you can get like passive, you can earn while you learn.
Right. Right.
And on top of that, I'm giving it's not just gonna be trainers for myself, it's gonna be trainers from other 6, 7, and 8 figure entrepreneurs
Mm.
in different industries. So like certain stuff that may not be my thing, I have somebody else come in
Mm.
and talk about it. Or like I know about credit. I have an 800 plus credit score.
Mhm.
But credit, I know about credit, but just like on anything, your knowledge base is only to a certain level. Like
Right.
I know experts in
Man.
different fields. Or just for example, if we're talking about stocks or something like that, I could have a stock person come in. So it's just gonna be
Mhm.
like a hub, like a super hub of education. And on top of that, I'm giving away $500 per week to somebody within the community as well.
Live, bro. Like,
And people get access to it for $1.
yeah, I have never
It ain't nothing like it in the
like, people be like, I've never seen it. Like, I've never even heard of anything like remotely close to it.
yeah, like I do my best to over deliver with everything.
Mhm.
So I'm like with this, it's really like dang, I get access to all of this for $1.
Yeah.
Like I'm giving like so for a week, it's like $1 trial for a week.
Mhm.
If you like it, stick around. After that, it's less than $1 a day. So it's like check it out for a week for $1. If you rock out with it, I know how life is, especially it's less than $1 a day.
Right. Right.
Check it out. I think the total, I don't even know the math on top, but what is it, like 60 something cents a day, 70 cents a day or something like that?
Yeah, I think it's around that.
How many days is in a month? 30?
Yeah, you 30 forever.
Yeah, regardless, less than $1 a day. So I'm like, that's gonna be dope. And then also within the community, it's basically gonna be like its own social hub.
Mhm.
So outside of just being in there educating, making money while you learning and whatnot,
Mhm.
you'll be able to connect with everybody within the community. Like
Right.
you can, like it'll be subjects. Like if people want to have a conversation about this particular course, they can link up. They can start chats
Mhm.
within the courses, within different subjects.
Mhm.
I can go live throughout the thing. I'm gonna be having Zoom calls and whatnot, going live within the joint.
Mhm.
You'll make your own profile. You can see if other people are like you can see where members live at. So like if
Oh,
somebody lives in what's a random city? And
uh, Copenhagen.
if people live in Copenhagen, that's in Denmark, bro.
Is it only in the States?
No, it's anywhere, but I'm just
You
saying.
said random.
Nah, but I know my avatar. My
Okay,
avatar is
all
not
right.
in Copenhagen,
Let's
bro.
say,
If you in Atlanta,
yeah, I was about to say
if
Atlanta.
you in Atlanta and there's 7 other members in Atlanta,
Mhm.
you can see that they're in Atlanta. Y'all can chop it up, network.
Yeah.
Those will be your business partners. Those will be the people that you bounce off ideas off of. Those will be your accountability partners.
Mhm.
Then I can see that too. If I'm in Atlanta,
Right.
for
Link up.
example, I see that it's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 members or however. Hey, y'all, uh, can shoot them all notification, text or whatever.
Mhm.
Hey, if y'all free, meet me here. We can chop it up.
Yeah. Bro, it's crazy because it's like we've talked about it, of course, and you've like filled me in, but I ain't know it was even like that much
Yeah,
involved, like
because
that level of
because
detail.
because my thing is, and I'm gonna have to figure out something with this mic, bro, because I can't move my
Oh, it can
hands.
be yeah,
We're learning in real time.
we can move it around. So
And either move it more this way, or move me more this way, or move it back.
what we could do is for the next joint, we could switch the stand. Maybe use that stand that I put in the closet. Because that,
Hmm.
that stand has the adjustable arm.
A lot of people think to get started flipping properties that you need to have a license and a lot of capital when that's not even the case. You can make a lot of money just being the middleman. And I'm showing you 99 ways how you can do it simply by flipping paperwork and never truly even taking any ownership. If you're interested in learning how, click the link. My course is only $40 right now. I'm trying to give y'all the game.
Did it just cut off again?
No, I just turned it on.
Uh, I just want to talk about like because we just had some technical
Mm-hmm.
issues in real time. I was talking about how we're figuring out everything to do with this podcast in real time to show people that you don't have to have everything figured out. My camera that I just got went out
Yep.
like 5 minutes into
So I said, too hot. Too hot. What's I need to cool off.
it. Yeah, and I'm like, and you was about to switch to your camera, but I was like, nah, we
need to
gotta
see. Yeah.
gotta see if this is gonna be an actual issue or if it's just a glitch in the matrix.
Yeah.
Because if not, I need my monies.
Yeah, that's crazy. Especially with one being Sony too. It doesn't have a recording limit.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? It should be fine.
Because I know on your camera, stuff that you've done for me, it's been running for hours.
Yeah.
And
And it's essentially like they're different, but it's essentially the same. So it got like cooling system inside, all that type of stuff. So I don't know why they did that.
yeah. But have you seen Genius, Kanye West?
Yes.
Question. First, did you like it?
Oh yeah, for sure. It made me want to get up and do a whole bunch of stuff.
For real?
Like, bro, hey, we don't. Just real quick, because I know you got a point. I know we don't look for motivation, but when motivation hits, it's a thing.
I look for it.
You look for it?
I constantly look for it.
See, I try not to look for it because I don't want that to be my drug. Like I don't want that to be the reason why I can go do whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I get you. I guess each his own. Some say cucumber tastes better pickled.
Yeah.
You know, but me, I search for motivation because I know it's not gonna last. Like I'm not going to be motivated all the time.
Right.
And it's a feeling. So I guess you can treat it like how you said you don't want to be like addicted to
Yeah. It's like I
like
receive it, but I don't, and I know you probably not saying this because I know you. Like I don't search for it. I guess I'm saying this. I don't search for it to take action, but I
yeah,
receive
no,
it.
I don't search for it to take
Yeah,
action.
yeah.
Like, one of my main sayings is discipline outweighs your motivation.
Right.
Because motivation's a feeling. It fades. Just like any other feeling. You happy, you're not gonna stay happy for forever. You sad, it ain't gonna last forever.
Right.
Angry, like any feeling doesn't last. Like
Right.
it fades. So you gotta have something else to be there. And I look at motivation as just another feeling. That's why people love motivational speakers and inspirational posts on Instagram
Yep.
and inspirational YouTube videos and stuff. Because it's like you get that little hit of dopamine for that moment, but it's like, what are you gonna do with the feeling? And then what are you gonna do after the feeling fades?
Exactly.
So I know I'm not motivated every day. So certain stuff that I do, I'm intentionally looking for the feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Because I already know I'm gonna do whatever anyways, because I'm disciplined to do it every single day.
Right.
But I do it with a different type of energy once I get that
That
wave of
yeah.
motivation. So it's happening 7 days a week. I'm doing it regardless.
Yeah.
But it's a different flow. It's a different energy. It's a different bounce, pepped in the step. Like when I find it and I'm already doing this stuff,
Right.
it's like I can attack it differently.
Versus like kind of like dragging along with it.
Yeah.
Because you're doing it because you feel like you have to.
Let's just like say, me and you, we have a lot of music talk.
Mm-hmm.
And the certain type of rap that I'm into, it serves a purpose because I get motivated by it. That's why I can't just sit. I can, like, I appreciate it, but I'm not just sitting and listening to certain rap music that you be listening to.
Yeah.
I'm like, man,
What you say last night? Like, bro, you can say you used to sit here and listen to that. Like,
I'm like, I ain't gonna sit and like that ain't gonna like I gotta get something from it. I be looking for that feeling, or I'll be listening while I'm working every day. I'm listening to podcasts. I'm watching YouTube interviews, or if I'm not watching them, like it's on and I'm listening. Certain docs I'm watching, even certain shows. Like billions
Yeah,
and just different stuff. Like and Genius served that for me. Like it was hard to go to sleep at night.
bro. Yeah, that joint's crazy. That joint's crazy. And then the next day, I had a conversation with Viv about it.
Hey, if your credit score don't start with an 8, ain't no way you can be great. Come and join me at the 800 Club. I'm here to share with you the tips, tools, and secrets that I use to get an 800 credit score. Here in America, whether you want to like it or not, you have to have a good credit score to get to the next level and to succeed in life. Click the link, check it out. I've helped hundreds of others boost their score. I can help you too.
Is it rolling? Look, but this is for educational purposes.
Yes, it is.
Because I know you fire at editing. We could have edited this.
Oh yeah,
and
sure.
nobody would have known nothing's going on. But I want to tell people what's happening right now. Because again, everybody thinks that they have to have everything figured out.
True.
Real time, first episode where I haven't just been using your equipment and you traveling all around with me in hotels shooting this podcast. Like I said earlier, this is the first go round with my stuff that I just bought. And if it's fucked up, you the one told me to buy it.
yeah. Very true. Very true. That's why I was over here like,
So to let y'all know, the camera, was a few 5, 6, 7 minutes, less than 10 minutes in.
Yeah, both times. And the second time was worse.
Said it was overheating. Shut off. Second time, half the time, shut off, overheating. I'm like, bro, I just spent a pretty penny on this camera. And I can't even get 10 minutes worth of I was like, bro, this ain't gonna work. You said, hey, bro, I'm gonna figure it out before I leave. You was about to switch to your camera. I'm gonna figure it out before I leave. I'm like, I know how you are, bro. You gonna be doing so much research. You go. I just feel like you gonna be the dude. You gonna be like the nerdy guy on the movies, like John Sally on Bad Boys. I just imagine you typing real fast on the computer and figuring it out. It's gonna be like 4:00 in the morning. You still gonna be like, hey, bro, I'm almost got the answers, right?
It's gonna be sticky notes everywhere.
I pulled up YouTube. I said Sony camera overheat. And a lot of times when I look at informational YouTube videos, I do them like I watch them like I listen to ebooks. I put the speed at 2x. So you can, because YouTubers, bro, they
subscribe first.
It'll be a 6-minute video. They don't get into what the video's about until like 3.5 minutes or something.
So they can get that view.
Okay, guys, so are you having issues with your Sony camera overheating? Because I remember one day I'm like, man, get to the point. 2x the speed. Boom.
Yeah.
And I usually listen to my audiobooks at 1.5 speed, but I've been like upping it. So
really?
Yeah. I don't know if you could tell this morning I was listening to one of Russell Branson's books.
I heard it, but that
Not
was
Russell Branson. Yeah, Russell Branson.
Brunson.
No, Brunson's the Virgin Airlines.
Oh. Brunson is ClickFunnels.
Is he?
Yeah.
What? Let's ask Siri.
And Branson.
Who's the owner of Virgin Airlines?
Here's what I found.
Yeah, Branson, you're right. Yeah. Brunson. Plus his name's Richard. I always be thinking,
is Richard Branson?
Richard's the billionaire that's trying to win into space and stuff. Russell
is ClickFunnels.
ClickFunnels.
Yeah. So Dick is the billionaire and Russell's. That's a good way to remember.
Nah, I'm cool. Yeah, so I was listening to Russell Brunson's book. I'm reading Traffic Secrets right now. And I was listening to it in the shower this morning at 2. At 2.
Yeah. Because I heard it was fast, but I know, we've been doing
But I've been trying. I'm not gotten to a point where I can like effectively listen to the audiobooks at 2. Like I'm training myself to, because No, I'm all about speed now. Like
Yeah,
I'm all about getting whatever information as soon as possible, but I want to be able to process it.
yeah,
So like I put it on two, and then it was I was like, all right. Uh, you know what I'm saying? Now I was like, all right, let me try recatch. Then I just put it back to 1.5.
mm,
But anyway, but some of the YouTube videos though, I put it on two.
mm,
Or even mine when I'm like looking through episodes of the pod or some stuff of mine because I talk slow.
mm.
I listen to my stuff back on two.
It was on your regular speed.
Yeah. I be chilling like the other day. I was chilling. I had my acai bowl, my avocado toast. I was listening to my stuff on two, and I was hitting the
Yeah.
timestamps for the stuff I
Mhm,
want chopped up
mhm,
on reels.
mhm.
Um, oh, okay,
Yeah,
put it in my notes. And then
yeah,
that's one. So I ain't just sitting here for however long the episode of the pod is.
we been going in the last few.
Yeah, yeah. But with the issue with the camera, grab the phone. It says Sony. I put in Sony camera overheat.
Mhm.
First dude was one of them ones. I put him at two. I'm like, man, hurry up, get to the
Yeah.
point. You heard him say something about 4K. Because the first time the
Mhm.
camera messed up, he's like, it might have something to do with 4K. I'm
Mhm.
like, just doing it in stand. I'm like, it's my camera. I just spent all this
Yeah,
money on. I should be able to shoot in 4K if I want to.
yeah.
So I stopped it. Then I slowed it up. He just mentioned it. He wasn't talking about nothing. I was like, exit out. And I put it. I asked you, what kind of camera is it? You told me whatever A7, whatever.
Mhm.
So I type in Sony A7, whatever, overheating. First video, put him at two. He goes. Then when I stopped it, I heard him say something. He said, all right, what's it? What's it? I stopped it. I
Mhm.
played it regular. He talked slower than me. That's why I could. That's why I could understand him at the two. And it was a quick,
Yeah, quick fix.
like it took like less than 2 minutes to find the information.
Mhm.
I'm like, that's a learning point, bro. Like we are in the information age.
Yeah,
There's no excuse not to.
yeah, yeah. 1000%.
And you said something like back in the day. That's why I was like, nah, we're gonna just shoot in real time and tell people about the problems because you was back there and you said something like, I can't imagine how people used to.
Yeah, yeah. Like, cause like if you wanted to do something to learn something, you had to find the library in your town, go look up some scrolls. Like,
Yes. Whereas now you got, bro, you can just look up whatever you want to learn. You can look however to do whatever.
yeah, yeah.
Back when I had my old beat up car, bro, I remember overheating. It had an overheating issue.
Mhm,
Come to find out, it needed like you got the fan in the front of your car that cools off your radiator.
mhm,
Whatever that fan was in my car at the time was electric. It was like an electric fan and it had like a relay switch
mhm,
that would go out. So I had to replace the fan relay switch. I'm broke at the time, dude talking, which to me was a lot. I don't know, it was a few $100s at the
mhm.
time that I didn't have.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta take off the whole front of your car or whatever, blah, blah, blah. I put in fan relay switch 2000 Jeep Grand Cherokee
Yeah.
fan relay switch. It was like a 4-minute video on how to fix it. The part at AutoZone only cost like I think like $40.
Mhm.
I go spend $40, and then I off of a 3-4 minute video fix my car myself.
Right.
All I had to do was take out the headlight because the thing was like right below the headlight.
Mhm.
There's like a piece of plastic right there that the video said it didn't serve no purpose. I,
Couldn't
I went and
tell.
got a little I went and got a little saw, I cut a hole
Mhm.
in the plastic, switches right there. Reached in, unplugged it, plugged in the new switch,
Done.
put my headlight back on, done. Dude was gonna charge me like $400 something dollars, $500 because he was saying the label, we gotta take off the whole,
Uh-huh.
gotta take off the front bumper, then take
They
off the
gassing
grill,
it.
then take this and that. But that's probably what they would have had to do
Mm.
versus I don't know if water could have got it. I don't know. I hope don't nothing. I hope the headlights sealed properly.
I'm about to YouTube how to do a kitchen renovation.
If anybody lives in LA, leave. This man told me the price. This man told me the price that it's gonna cost just to renovate his kitchen in LA.
Ridiculous.
And his kitchen's not even that big.
It's not.
Your kitchen budget is the budget that takes me to do a full remodel on a house.
LA, man.
LA is not a good place. It costs a full remodel of a house budget just to do a small kitchen.
Mhm.
The ground shakes for no damn reason. Stuff the crime rate is crazy. Stuff just be catching on fire and you can't put it out.
Crime rate isn't as high as people think, though.
Y'all's police got on the TV and went viral on social media. He said, Los Angeles right now, it's like the purge. That was his exact words, bro.
Yeah, but I feel like LA is lower than a lot of people, like a lot of other cities. Like I think the studies found.
I don't know about studies. I know what the chief of police got on and said. It's like the purge. And then after that, he said, "Don't come."
He did say that. He did say that.
People had the Super Bowl right after that.
I know. I was just about to say, like,
Kodak got shot.
is he all right? He got shot in the leg, right?
The baby uncle got beat up. LA crazy, bro. LA crazy. But with the information age though, like I was saying, like you got access to everything literally in your pocket, in the palm of your hands. Cause I'm old enough to remember. What's the worst Christmas present you ever got?
Man, the worst. I don't know. It had to be maybe some type of toy. Like a little weak toy. I can't think of the worst.
Bro, I can't remember the year. It was in the 90s though.
Mm-hmm.
Or was it early two? It was in the 90s. Christmas morning. Early. Heightened. Presents everywhere. I see this big old, I'm off screen right now. I see something like this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what is that? I go get it. I can't even move. Like literally, like my kid self, it's not even moving like an inch. It's solid.
Yeah.
Like, what? Like, I'm hyped. I open it up. My pops is right there. I got you that. All right, daddy. Let's love.
Yeah.
Rip it open. Encyclopedias. My daddy got me an encyclopedia set for Christmas.
Oh man. Dude, we had encyclopedias at the crib, but I was never gifted.
I got encyclopedias for Christmas, bro. And I remember having certain homework assignments, and I was like looking through the encyclopedias for information.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember some of them we had like little pictures of like of a bird or something, and talk about like. And now we got the stuff where I can just.
Yep. And then Google be flexing too. They'll show you how fast it popped up.
and I might not even have to take the time to even type the Google. I could just ask Siri.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I utilize Siri.
Yeah, you do. I'm coming around.
Siri's one of my best friends.
I think now with the Apple Watch, I talk to Siri way more.
People don't realize that people be talking about they can't wait to get to a certain point in business to where they can hire an assistant.
Pocket assistant.
Your phone is your assistant.
Mhm.
My phone be reminding me of stuff. I don't even. I'll say something like, "Hey Siri," if I gotta ask you a question tomorrow or something, I'll be like, "Hey Siri, tomorrow at 2:30, remind me to ask Jazz about the video footage."
Right.
Okay. I'm not even thinking about it. 2:30 pops up.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, let me hit bro up real quick and see if he done with the edits.
Mm-hmm.
I
never even thought about Siri being an assistant. It's a real thing.
Yeah. And all I have to do when it hits my mind, I just say, "Hey Siri," or I hold the little side button to where it pops up, and I just tell it what to do, and it does it.
Right.
I have a call. You know, I'm a night owl. Like I be up all night.
Mm.
I might have like a Zoom call at 8 o'clock in the morning. I'll be like, uh, I said tomorrow, wake me up at 7 a.m. and remind me that I have a Zoom call. Okay.
Yeah, bro, that's it's so simple yet so like profound. Because when you think about it, you literally will hire a person and either call that person or text that person and say, "Hey, mark the calendar or set the meeting up with such and such. Blah blah blah. Remind me of this.
Hey,
Hold my calls."
hey Siri, on the 12th, mark on my calendar, blah, blah, blah. All I was going to say is, okay,
Right. Yep.
or done.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, man. Hey, and you probably saved some people a lot of money just now with that. Like, because we got some people, bro. A lot of people be
Like
feeling
now
like
you do need certain, like you do need assistance for certain stuff.
certain stuff.
We've been talking about, I'm like, just with little stuff like that.
Yeah. Like little tasks like that.
I have an idea or a thought, like a quick thought of something that I'm like, oh, that's an idea, or I can run with this, or
Mm,
if I have a idea for something to post on social media or a topic that I want to talk
mm,
about, or even just an idea on how to make some money. And I'm just moving around or something, or I'm driving and it's hooked up to my car. Hey Siri, put this in my notes, and I just say what I want to say, and it's in my notes.
yeah.
I ain't even taking the time to just.
Right. Subtle gem. Because legit, people be getting assistance right now for those very tasks.
Yeah, I know people that do.
Yeah.
I'll be like, yeah, yeah, man, my schedule's crazy. I just need an assistant to just keep everything in order in my schedule. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna hit up my assistant
You hit
too.
up your robot,
I'm gonna hit up Siri.
your custom made robot with.
And people got two phones. You can have act like it's two assistants. Give them different voices.
I was just about to say you customize
Yeah,
voice.
you know my Siri, a British woman.
I know, which is hilarious.
I like my because I do stuff to make me feel important.
Hey man, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Uh, uh, a British assistant makes me feel important.
Whatever floats your boat, man, because it's your boat.
Yeah, they got the different voices. They got the South. Was it South African? They got the Indian voice. They got the Australian voice. I want to say they have the South African voice. They have the regular American accent voice. They got the British voice. They might have something else that you can have the male or the female. I didn't want no man Siri.
Wow, what's wrong? What's wrong with having a man Siri?
Just in general, just with me, I like working with women.
Okay, I respect.
Period. Cause like all my assistants that I've had outside of like on the real estate side of things, I've had male cold callers. But if I have somebody like in that type of task,
Mm-hmm.
if people want to call it discriminatory, I don't know. But
It's inclusion.
I'm not even like I'm about to get a VA. Well, I've been putting off getting a VA, but I'm
Mm.
about to hire a new VA.
Yeah,
VA, for y'all that don't know, it stands for virtual assistant. So my VA that I'm gonna hire, I'm not even gonna look at no male applicant
yeah.
because it'd be like for one, the country that I'm get the people from, just they already know, and they're just I don't know a way to say it, but it's like they're just good hard workers, like just
Mm-hmm.
by default, and they want their money
Mm-hmm.
because it's like I'm gonna outsource, leverage the power of the U.S. dollar versus their currency.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then like my mentor, his main, like say a lot of people they get VAs from the Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you're leveraging the U.S. dollar versus the Filipino peso.
Mm-hmm.
However many dollars here is that many dollars there.
Yeah.
Depending on what you pay a VA for, you might could get a VA for. I remember my first VA, I was paying. She was part time too, but she was getting like $2-3 an hour. I had cold callers getting like $4 to $6 an hour or
Mm-hmm.
something like that. From what I'm doing now, they probably make make a little more money than that. But like my mentor, his main VA, she's like paid over there. Like
Mm,
she makes a where say if I was paying somebody $5 an hour for something, like
mm,
she's probably making the most money of any VA
really?
ever in the history
Yeah.
of VAs because he realized the value of it, so he wanted to pay her more. It's like over there, people be riding from what I hear at least, people be riding like the scooters and the
Mm,
mopeds and stuff around. She got a car.
mm,
They business partners. He done started a business with her,
mm. So,
a VA staffing agency.
so,
He was needing VAs for different stuff. It's like, yo, you my main one. She does the main hub of his work.
mm,
But it was like, yo, I need a VA for this. I need to find another VA for this. She was like, I live out here. Well, instead of you looking,
right.
let me just do it for
Do the
you.
betting farm. Yeah.
They business his VA done came up to a point where they a business partner with him, and they be breaking down like profits off of the
Yeah.
other VA. Like they get a percentage of this VA. I think he said he got like could I might have it wrong, but it's like well over 100 VAs over there.
Mm,
Maybe 300 VAs over. But it all started off of
the warrant.
I need some more VA. No,
Yeah.
I can find them for you. He had a certain level of trust with her. And he don't even like it's nothing that he even talks about. Like,
Mm,
but if he don't lift a finger and he makes like I don't let's say a few $1,000s a month.
yeah.
Just all and it's not even like nothing that
Yeah. He just gets the check. He ain't touching nothing.
nothing
Probably
at
couldn't.
all.
Probably couldn't even answer a question if somebody wanted to.
But he got so much everything with his business. He an 8-figure entrepreneur.
Mhm.
Everything's automated to the point that if I was to hit him up right now and be like, "Hey, bro, what's going on with this aspect of you?" He has no clue.
Mhm. Mm.
He don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's in Puerto Rico chilling. Blake, let me honestly, bro, I don't even want to front like I know. Let me ask this person and
Yeah.
I'll get you the info. Like give me
Mhm.
like an hour or something.
Mhm.
Be like, damn, like that's where I need to get to.
Yeah.
Because we be spending so much time on our stuff.
So much time. A lot of time.
It's impossible. I ain't gonna say yeah, I am gonna say impossible. It's impossible to grow to huge business, to huge money if you sitting there trying to do everything
Everything.
yourself. It's not possible. Bezos ain't packing up I buy a book from Amazon. Bezos ain't packing it up,
Yeah. He ain't bringing the shipping.
writing the address on there, hitting the stamp and
Yeah.
driving it to the post office and mailing it off. He got better things to think about. That's what I'm on right now. I ain't got time for my mentor calls them MWAs, minimum wage activities.
Mm.
Blake, you spend entirely too much time on MWAs.
Mm.
So you saying Blake, you can hire that out. What you're spending so much time on, you can hire that out for $6 an hour.
Mm.
But you spending time doing it. So you saying that you worth $6 an
$6 an
hour?
hour. Yeah. Damn. Hmm. Yeah, that's real, bro. Especially when you look at it like that. Because I think a lot of times we don't like put that together in that aspect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We just look at it like something needs to be done. I can do it, I'm gonna do it, or I'm gonna learn to do it, or I'm running my business A to Z and taking pride in it, stuff like that. But you're basically saying that, and it's counterproductive. Because how you gonna say that you're at this level, but you're doing that?
hmm MWAs.
That's crazy.
Eliminate them. If it's minimum wage activities, go pay somebody minimum wage to
Right.
do it.
Gonna make me a list.
Because even though you know how to do it, you can do it, but they can't do what you're doing to bring in the money.
Right.
It's like
Right.
so you just all he focuses on is the ideas.
Right.
Here's the idea. Here's how we gonna do it.
Go.
Then it breaks down. Go do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then all he gotta do is just stay. Because anything with business, it's about everything comes down to marketing. And then marketing, like I've been telling you about stuff you got going on, it comes down to traffic,
Mm-hmm.
which goes into the book I was reading with Russell Brunson. It's called Traffic
Oh, you was reading.
Secrets.
Oh, that was Traffic Secrets, the audio.
Yeah.
I've been having that book for a week and a half now. I hadn't started yet.
Yeah. Some of the stuff I've already known since I'm
Mhm.
all this new information I'm getting, but it's just like reiterating
Mhm.
a lot of stuff. And I'm learning some new stuff. But it's like a lot of people's problem is that they're the best kept secret. Like they're great at what they do, but nobody knows
Right.
that they exist. And then they walk around with their chest poked out, like and pointing and talking negatively at other people
Mhm.
that's way better at the game because all this stuff is a game
Mhm.
that's way better at the game with them and saying, man, my stuff's better than them.
Yeah.
So what? Don't nobody know that you do it?
Right.
Oh man, I make the best. I'm way better than them. They got all these followers, blah, blah, blah. Your page private. Don't nobody even know what the hell you do.
Right.
Somebody saying they're a photographer. Yeah, DM me for your photography needs. Oh, my homeboy's a photographer. Hey, look, I'm looking for a photographer. I want to fly somebody. I gotta go to Miami. I want to fly somebody out,
Mhm.
take some pictures on me. Oh, my homeboy is a photographer. I'll go check out their page. They page private, but in the bio say photographer. You think I'm gonna hit them up? I don't want my coworkers to see what I'm doing. Why the hell not? They could be your they could be your customers.
Yep. 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 I say that same thing. I be telling people, man, friends, family, coworkers, like,
Those are gonna be your first customer.
yep.
Just
Every
off of the
time.
fact that they love you and they want to support you.
Mhm. And they're right in arm's reach too.
You can't build a business off of that, but friends, family, coworkers, loved ones, those will be your first customers most of the time in anything. Just
Right.
off of the fact you got a t-shirt business, your mama gonna buy one, your daddy gonna buy
Mhm.
one, your homie gonna buy one. Now you can't depend on them to buy another and another and
Yeah.
another.
Yeah.
But that initial one, especially if they really got love for you, they see that you working and you doing your thing.
Mhm.
All right, I'm gonna buy one. What people mess up is that they keep trying to resell to the mama, to the daddy,
Yeah.
to the cousin,
Yeah.
to the friend, to the homie, and then be like, "Oh, they hating people don't support." No, they did their job. They reposted your stuff. They bought your stuff that one time.
Mhm.
Now that you got the money from friends and family, you need to market for traffic to get the stranger that don't know that
Right.
you exist.
Right. Right.
It's all a traffic game. So that person is the best kept secret because they sitting there and they being all meek and man, I got a business. Yeah, I do this. Just using photography, for example.
Yeah.
That yeah, I take pictures. Your pictures might look better than that person.
Yeah.
But that person's branding themselves and letting everybody know what they do. They're constantly posting about themselves
Mhm.
and they're loud about it.
Right. Right.
Therefore, people know what they do
Yeah.
and they get business.
Yeah, I remember and I still need to take mine up a notch. But I really used to be like just super chill. I remember you used to call me and be like, bro, if I go to your page, I see the family pictures. And
Yeah,
like,
like I don't even know what you do.
yeah.
I see family pictures, the go kick it picture, the
Mhm.
creative. You done took a picture of a bee on a flower or
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
shit. I'd be like, bro, I don't know what you do. And in marketing, you can have the personal photos up, but have a there's nothing that I don't post that doesn't have like an intention behind it
Right.
on social media.
Right. Like not posting just to post.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Even if it looks like some bullshit, there's a reason
Right.
for the bullshit. Like I ain't just posting. I look at it like I said, it's all a sport. Like you can't if it's a championship game, if it's the playoffs, or you playing for the championship, you can't have a possession wasted.
Mm.
Football, you can't have Super Bowl, Rams and the Bengals.
Mm.
It came down to the last play.
Yeah.
You can't have no possessions. Wait, and what? They only need 3 yards, like to get a first down to like extend the game.
Yeah.
AD came, Aaron Donald sat my boy Joe.
What's I point to the ring finger?
Give me mine. I think he's gonna retire too. I would if I was him.
He said at the parade, he was saying they can run him back one more time.
Mhm.
But boys be drinking.
If I was Odell, I would retire too.
Oh, yeah, he from injuries. Or he may come back and see if they can do it again. Contribute in some way, be a decoy.
Nah,
Something.
but Odell, he not on the contract with them.
Mm. So this was
If
he
he
had a
did,
1-year deal.
like they signed him for, and people was calling him stupid and stuff because the price of Odell took his contract in Bitcoin
I did hear about that.
and the price.
Yeah.
And then people like, oh, you stupid. I'm like, okay, when it comes back up, is he gonna be a
Right.
genius now?
Right. Because it's definitely going. That's the anything is it go down.
And his contract was for less than $1 million. Like, you think Odell Beckham's tripping off of that 400 something thousand in Bitcoin that he said, all right, instead of giving me the bread, put it in Bitcoin.
That joint gonna be worth $85 billion. Bitcoin about to bounce back so strong.
Like, come on, man. This Odell, like, this is a brand. Like, he probably make more money off the field than on the field.
Oh, yeah. Like the majority of people. Like, who are out there like that. That's what I'm saying.
Like Michael Jordan in his career. Michael Jordan didn't get paid till his last season for real.
Yeah. Even today, like Bron, Steph, all them, even though they getting paid in the league, they still make tons of money off the court. Like way more money off the court. And that's crazy to say when you got people making $40 million to play basketball. Like I think Steph in his last year, he getting like 60 million.
And what's crazier to say is they getting paid 40 mil and they, in my opinion, they underpaid. I know people be like, all you do is bounce a ball. You should be happy. You get to play a game. No, they're one of the best people on the planet at what they do.
Yeah.
The best person at what they do on the planet is going to get paid a lot of money to do that.
Right.
If it's something that generates income. Now, if you the best water bottle flipper in the world, like it probably ain't much money you're gonna get from that.
You go on TikTok.
Yeah, but
we live in a crazy time.
Yeah, but also at some point though, like how many different ways and places can you
flip the joint?
Like Buddy that does this, that will have a way longer lifespan because he reacts to everything else that's happening on the internet.
Yeah.
So it's like this doesn't get old.
Right.
Because he got some, hey, stupid, just do this simple stuff instead of, it's going to be do-it-yourself videos until the end of time.
Exactly.
That he can just be like, really, you built all this when all you got to do is just twist the top off? That's a little different than you just flip the wall.
That new CBA gonna be crazy though. It's still, like you said, I do agree with you. They underpaid, but it's gonna be crazy. That's why Shaq was having an exception of being.
The NBA owners coming for blood, bro. Because they've been getting by.
No.
They can just not play and get their bread.
Yeah. It's just not. I think it's gonna be crazy, but they're gonna start taking away the guarantee.
I think it's too deep. Something's gonna happen, but they can't take away the guarantee. Or it's gonna be like some type of
like new clause.
Yeah, like regulation behind it. Like you have to play this percentage for it to be guaranteed, minus injury or something. Because it'd be completely healthy people not
playing.
Not playing. and them still wanting their money. Like Ben Simmons gonna take them to court for all that money. Like Ben Simmons done missed out on like $20 million.
Yeah.
He gonna take it to like they gonna fight it. I think they already said they going down fighting.
Really.
But I think he messed up. I don't know if you saw or not his first press conference since being traded with the Nets. He's been saying, oh, he hasn't said nothing. This was the first time that he spoke, but all reports have been saying mental health, mental health, mental health.
Right.
First thing he said, mental health has nothing to do with it. I'm like, shut up, man. Like y'all didn't Rich Paul and y'all ain't coach this man on what to
I
say.
did not hear that. I thought I heard a part with
Stephen A picked them apart as soon as it was over. Like he looked very unprepared. He said, "Bro, I was sitting there. I walked to the park.
Yeah.
I was shooting. I was shooting basketball, listening to.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, mental health has nothing to do with why I wanted to be traded. It was just different reasons and personal reasons and this and that. I'm like, you better watch your words because that mental health. Whether majority of people think he's lying about that, but whether he's lying or telling the truth, you can't definitively prove or disprove somebody's mental health.
Right.
But if you sit there and say mental health ain't got nothing to do with it, it was personal reasons and off the court issues and all this type of stuff, they can say, hey, that ain't got nothing to do with us.
Yeah. I didn't hear that part. That's come on, Big B.
And that's another thing too, because Ben Simmons, people forget. Outside of people, he forgot how nice he is.
Yeah.
Because he's so focused on everybody saying what you can't do.
Right.
That he honed in on what he can't do instead of doubling down on what he can do. Me, I'm not the tech. You've seen plenty times for your own. I'm not the tech person.
Yeah.
I can't properly manage any device outside of my phone. I'm not worried. I'm not trying to learn how to do all the stuff. I'm focused on what it is that I can do.
Right.
Let you or somebody else or whoever, hey, this is what you do, go do that stuff. But this is what I'm great at. I ain't trying to learn everything.
Yeah, that's the thing. And I wonder where that stems from. Like with people. I mean, I've had it in the past, but I'm much better today. But I still wonder if that's just like a mix of personality traits, trauma, experiences, or can he like hone into like one thing? Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling.
I don't know. I just know working on your weaknesses is some bullshit. Fuck your weaknesses. Just double down on your strengths and find somebody else to do whatever it is that you're weak at. Because you're gonna waste a lot of time, money, energy, re-emphasize time.
Yeah.
Trying to work on all your weaknesses. Fuck it. Yeah, I don't do that good.
Right.
This is what I do.
Just imagine if Shaq was like, I'm gonna commit the next 5 years to learn how to shoot threes. Working on his handles.
Shaq said he came to a point yesterday, actually. Was it yesterday I was listening? Or Friday? Whatever it was, he was saying the free throw thing. They showed a picture of him was it in college? They showed a picture of him in college at the free throw line. It was like just showing his stats from his last game. They had a picture of him. His form looked perfect. Like, you know how Shaq was, he had that little shot put thing. This, you could tell it wasn't a shot put, like he was just shooting it. Ernie and them, they was like, whoa, Shaq, what is that's like, what is this form? And he was like, oh yeah, you didn't know I had that. I was like, no, he's like, yeah. Something I got to the league, and he just admitted. He said, listening to too many people. Change this, change that. Then he's like, how he used to just regularly shoot, it turned into that. And he was like, all right, I'm never gonna be able to do this.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just dominate, blah, 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 and knock them down when they matter. He just doubled down.
That's real, because Shaq was clutch with his free throws. I give him that. He'd be 0 for 48 in the last 2 minutes.
even younger Shaq when he was like, he's always been a freak of nature, but
Mhm.
when he was really freaky, like
Yeah,
dribbling and bringing the ball up full court, Slimmer Shaq.
yeah.
Slimmer Shaq had a lot more stuff to him. Like then he was like, man, F it, I'ma just.
Double down. Hmm.
He said his pops. I was listening to another story. He said it might have been in high school, or college. He did some move and
Mhm.
pearled it.
Mhm.
And he said his pops after the game was like, "What was that?" He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm working on my Dr. J." He said, "Pow!" And hit him because his pops was like a drill sergeant or
Yeah.
something. Like he's like,
So
"Man,
it
you ain't
says
no
something
Dr. J.
soft.
You Shaq.
Yeah.
Go be Shaq." And he's like, "Since then, that's all I did."
Hmm.
Shaq wasn't out there trying up and under footwork like
Yeah.
Hakeem. It's all right. We're gonna leave that to Hakeem. All right, we're gonna leave that to him. I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna right hook you to death. I
Mhm.
don't think I ever saw Shaq shoot a left hook.
Nah. His right hook crazy though.
Cousin, he
That's
just
a
gonna hit you
yeah. Man,
right
Shaq's a
hook.
big dude.
Yeah.
Like I be watching them old highlights, like especially when we dunked on a buddy and pushed him. Bro, there's nothing you can do with that.
On Dudley.
Yeah. I was thinking Dudley, but I couldn't stop thinking about Jared
Jared
Dudley.
Dudley.
So I'm like, I
Yeah.
ain't gonna say the name.
Yeah. But look, before we wrap this up though, I wanna go back. We're gonna go back to
Mhm.
before the second time the camera broke.
Uh-huh.
Cause we got a long. Remember we talking about the Kanye doc,
Oh yeah.
and I was like,
Completely forgot about that. Motive in
but I don't.
motivation.
But I take away whatever I was talking about.
Mm.
Do you think Kanye's a genius? Do you think Kanye's genius, smart, clever, dumb, or stupid? Like, what do you think Kanye is like on a mental front?
I think Kanye is a genius.
I would agree.
And I've said that before the doc. Like I've been saying that for years. Like he's a genius.
What do you think his genius lies in?
His ability to, I would say, his ability to translate his creativity into any medium.
Mm.
That's why he's so great at everything he does. Because he's able to be creative and express it through music, express it like both like with his words
Is he great
and
at everything
production.
he does? Kim might beg to differ. Not a great husband.
Well, that's why I said creativity. I think his genius lies there. I don't know about his personal life. His
Mm.
personal life always seems to be a bit rough. But as far as his creativity, he's a genius.
I agree. I think everybody's got some level of genius in
Mm-hmm.
them. It's just gotta
Finding
figure out. Yeah, gotta figure out what it is. Or I think people really know what it is, but just don't believe it.
it. Mm.
It's like you just been conditioned through after your childhood not to really believe in yourself.
I'll even take it a step further and say they don't believe that they could live the life that they want to live through that genius.
Yeah, because it's like the world done conditioned you probably
Mhm.
since I say people started telling me I can't do certain stuff like probably after third grade, third, fourth grade, maybe. Like it hits you fast.
Man, I can't even remember anybody saying no to something.
I can.
Like I don't have them stories like, because we listen to rap all the time. I don't have them stories about my teacher telling me I wasn't gonna be like
Hey, fuck you, Mr. Russian.
I don't have them
If
stories.
Mr. Russian watching this, fuck you.
He gave you that?
Yeah, he gave me that. I got one of them stories.
I ain't got them
Mr.
stories.
Russian told me you ain't gonna be nothing. Nah, we had a heated. Hey, again, fuck you, Mr. Russian. Mr. Russian's exact words or exact wording, something like that. He said, "You gonna be, you gonna be just another nigga like all these other ones."
Whoa.
This is like junior year.
White or black?
Honestly, I don't know. Might have probably had some
I
black
mean,
mixed
it's
in them.
It's bad regardless, but I'm just like,
Nah, he had some black in him.
oh,
Might have been black and Samoan or something. Like
yeah.
he looked a little funny. Because I'm one of them kids. I've always questioned everything since a kid.
Mhm,
I was raised like that.
mhm,
So I'm the person in class, and especially high school, like once I got to pick my like really pick my electives,
mhm.
because I always hated school. So if I had the electives, I didn't just pick. I tried to pick stuff that I knew I could get something because I didn't think I
Yeah,
was getting nothing from school, like
yeah.
period. So I would take the accounting class.
Mhm,
He was my accounting teacher. I would take the economics class,
mhm.
like because I always knew I would be something in business. So I'm like, let me learn some of this
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
and then stuff that they talking about when I'm. Have you ever done this?
Right.
Then he feel played when I'm genuinely asking, like,
Yeah,
have you
yeah.
done this?
It's his own self insecurity.
And it turned into something. Now, I don't quit through that. I've never been a bad kid like in school,
Mhm.
but you ain't about to just talk to.
Yeah.
I remember Miss Baker too. Hey, Miss Baker, fuck you too. Miss Baker was a science teacher. She ain't never tell me no stuff that I couldn't do, but I remember it
Mhm,
was game day too. And my best friend and teammate at the time, this freshman year,
mhm.
he was like, saw me spaz out and was like, we got a game. And I walked out and kicked the door and everything.
Yeah.
I like made a scene. And then afterwards, he said, like, all the white kids was like, because you know, everybody, I don't want kids, everybody, like, I'm cool with everybody,
Mhm.
basketball playing stuff. It was like, I didn't know Blake was like that. His name,
Uh,
John, my boy named JP, but they real name Jonathan. They
mhm.
would call him Jonathan. I didn't know Blake was. Is he? And then for like next week or something, they're like, hi, Blake.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn. But it wasn't no story like that. It was like she told me that it was something to do with homework
Mhm.
or some type of schoolwork that I handed in, and then she graded it wrong. Like it was wrong, whatever she did, like error on her part.
Mhm.
And I handed it to her. I'm like, hey, Miss Baker, blah, blah, blah. And she said, looked at it and was like, ain't my problem. That's what the
Mm.
and I
Mm.
was like, excuse me, say what? And she was
Ah.
like, it ain't my problem. Like, go have a seat. I'm
Mhm.
like, hold up. Plus my grades is bad also. I just had like the level threshold just
Just
to play
yeah.
freshman year. Like I didn't start getting good grades in high school till like junior year or something.
Mm.
But I was like, hold up, like I got a game today. I need like this C in here to like
Mhm.
be able to play and stuff. And oh yeah. And then it turned, then I like blew up or whatever.
Yeah.
But Mr. Russian, we got into something back and forth or whatever, and he said he ain't tell me I was just gonna be another nigga. But he was like something like, with that attitude, you'll just be like all these other niggas running around here.
Mhm. Mhm.
Like, like, fam, do you know who I am?
Oh, that's crazy, bro. Yeah, I've
I'm
never
like, I'm
heard that.
already a figure at this school. Like, who do you know who you talking to? More people know me in the school than they know who you are.
Yeah.
I'm doing stuff in the hallway. The principals and stuff saying, Blake, like hats. We weren't allowed to wear hats. This is the era of, like the fitted hats.
Mhm.
Even though fitted hats are still dope to me.
Yeah.
But
Prefer snapbacks and dad hats now.
but Blake, you gotta set an example for the you gotta set an example. Like, come on now. Like, I'm one of
Mhm.
them kids. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about?
Yeah, yeah,
I don't do nothing.
yeah.
But with the Kanye stuff though, I was saying like where I think his genius lies is in marketing. Because like I said earlier, with that best kept secret, people are great at what they do, but nobody knows that they do it.
Right, right.
Kanye's great at what he does, and he knows how to get everybody's attention on, hey,
Mhm.
this is what I'm doing.
Right now.
This is what I'm doing right now.
Mhm.
Look, that's why I think his genius is.
Yeah.
And that goes in hand with if you're able to get attention on what you're doing, you ain't even gotta have the dopest stuff because a lot of stuff Kanye does is whack.
Yeah.
But everybody knows that he's doing it.
Right.
That Ye album was whack.
Yeah.
Everybody knew that he was doing it though.
Mm.
Big old Gap jacket, whack. Everybody knew that it was coming though.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Those slides are weak, and I know some people got them too.
I do too. But in my opinion, some of the stuff he does whack. But he knows how to stir the water to catch fish.
Mhm.
And then people sit there and try to say, "Oh, Kanye's crazy. Kanye's having an episode." I'm like, it's just funny how every episode he has is right when he's about to sell you something. That's marketing. He knows exactly what he's doing every single time he does it.
Yeah.
When the Red Hat came out, the Ye album was coming.
Yeah.
That was when he did the 7 songs for everybody. He had 7 songs. Pusha T had 7 songs. Him and Kid Cudi had 7 songs. Tiana
Yeah.
Taylor had 7 songs. The Red Hat came out right before that. The Red Hat, the Slavery Was a Choice, whatever, it came out. All that happened right before the 7-song rollout for everybody on Good Music.
Yeah. Real.
Right now, the divorce, him and Kim stuff. He's out here calling Pete Davidson skeet and threatening him on every single song and stuff. And talking about he pulling up with goons. Like, you need goons for Pete Davidson, bro. Like, he know what he doing.
Yeah.
You got all that stuff. He sits down and does the one-on-one interview with Jason Lee for Hollywood Unlocked. He pits Hollywood Unlocked.
Yeah, I was surprised by that. I was like,
I've done business with Hollywood Unlocked. I'm about to do some more business with Hollywood. I got the number. I meant to text it 2 days ago. Now I'm thinking about it. I'm like, I don't let the whole weekend go by and I ain't hit him up. I'm gonna hit him. I'm not gonna hit up Jason, but I got to connect because I'm gonna run some ads on the platform. But he does before that, Justin LeBoy was the mouthpiece for Kanye doing stuff. This little boy got the attention of a certain piece of the culture.
Yeah.
When the album named after your mama coming out, Justin LeBoy the voice for it. Like, he knows how to get the attention. The divorce stuff, the sit down with Jason Lee, all the super duper divorce stuff. The beefing with Pete Davidson, the beefing with Kid Cudi, the calling out Big Sean on Drink Champs. Like, all this stuff is happening, and then the dot come. Like, it all happened right before the dot came. And then right before the dot dropped, he's sitting there talking about, I'm not gonna release my dot. They're not giving me creative control on the final edits or whatever. You know, he been with these dudes for 20 years. You don't think Kanye had the final saying but it's just more attention.
Yeah.
Genius, the documentary on Netflix is scheduled to come out on February. I don't even know the date it dropped, but
16th.
February 16th. February 5th, Kanye saying, I'm not releasing it.
Yeah.
On top of when all this stuff is happening. It just perfectly goes into all of his episodes just happen to go into when the dot comes. Then a week and a half after the dot comes, Donda 2 drops. It's like it's always with something.
Yeah. He doesn't let it go to waste.
No, it's not that he doesn't let it go to waste. It's that he creates it.
Yeah, I took it back. It's like as soon as I said it, I was like, no, that's not what
He creates it for the thing.
Yeah.
Kanye ain't never it's just funny to me. He never has an episode when ain't nothing for sale. Never.
Not anymore. I would like for us to go and check like the archives.
But even the old Kanye, even those, it's still a method behind the madness. It's the attention. You think he don't know you don't think, in my eyes, you don't think that he knew that if he walks up on everybody in the world's gonna be talking about him?
Right. I want to see if he had any rollouts when he said George Bush doesn't care about black people. I want to see if he had
that was just an honest.
Yeah.
That was just an honest thing. But still, the attention
It's still
behind it,
attention.
social currency.
Mhm.
He knows when him as Kanye West says George Bush doesn't care about black people, everybody's gonna be talking about it.
Right.
It's no difference. Like just certain people they just know how to, using a term from Gary Vee, hack the culture.
Mhm.
Kanye's a genius at it. He gonna have an episode every single time. Oh, ain't nobody talking about me. All right, look, watch this. Look at me.
Yeah. Here comes a tweet at the bare minimum.
Something got to be about me. Brian's a genius. LeBron does the same exact thing,
Yeah. Yes, he does.
just on a different level.
Yes, he does. What was that year he had that T-shirt? Like he didn't win MVP or something like that.
I don't remember no T-shirt.
And he was wearing a T-shirt. It was like, I'm gonna look it up and we'll revisit. So,
But Brian will do that if the for one. That's why I say I was arguing with one of my friends. They were trying to tell me LeBron's not the face of the NBA anymore. I was like, "Are you crazy?"
gotta be crazy.
I was like, "Who is?" And they said Steph Curry, Giannis, Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak. I'm like, bro, literally 7 days a week on the news cycle, they talk about LeBron James. The Lakers suck right now. They talk about LeBron James every single day, skipping Shannon on Undisputed,
Yeah.
First Take, Jalen and Jacoby, PTI, Around the Horn,
Love
Colin Cowherd, Sports Center, NBA show with Malika Andrews and hey Malika with Malika Andrews and all of them. Like LeBron's a top. I'm like, they not talking about Steph Curry 7 days a week, no matter
at
what.
all. At all. Even when they were number one in the league, killing.
They still talking about LeBron. LeBron the 10th seed, the Warriors the number 1 seed. Do you think the Lakers have a chance? And LeBron and this, LeBron.
All they gotta do is get in the play-in.
But he knows how. And if for some reason, if he wasn't a topic for one day, best believe LeBron gonna do something
Mhm.
to talk about it. The Rams won the Super Bowl. LeBron tweeted
Oh yeah, my kind of that tweet.
about the general manager,
Yeah.
how he didn't wait and try to hold future draft picks and stuff and whatever. LeBron put up a picture of my kind of guy.
Mhm.
Now what's the topic gonna be? LeBron be knowing to move and shake stuff. Is he taking a shot at his GM for not making moves and blah blah blah?
Yeah.
Like certain people know, I'll be like, that's what Kanye's genius is.
Yeah.
Like he's dope at what he does, but he's doper. Like he's great at what he does, but he's greater at getting everybody else to know what he does.
Mm.
I'm like, and there's so many people out here that are great at what they do, but they don't even attempt to get everybody to know what they do,
Yeah.
or they don't realize that they're great at what they do, and then they're quiet about it and they're meek about it, and then they try to say about, I don't do that social media stuff.
Yeah.
But you up here trying to sell a T-shirt.
Right.
How many T-shirts you going hand to hand? Or you just gonna keep selling them same T-shirts to
Same
try to
people.
sell them to your mama, your daddy, your cousin, your girl, and then when they buy the one or two from you and then stop, no, nobody support me. Nah, they just gave you your seed money to market to find everybody else.
Right.
But instead you went and you bought some Casamigos, some hookah, and smoked it up and pissed it out instead of taking them couple $100 that you made from your immediate circle of supporters and reinvesting back in yourself to get everybody
Right.
to know that you did.
Oh, that's real.
Mm. But we're gonna wrap this up, man.
I heard that. You can already
Hey,
tell
look,
what was
man.
coming.
I hope y'all found some value in this. Definitely thugged it out through this, but take some lessons from it and just realize that's why I wanted to show y'all from everything, especially episode 1 of the podcast. I started the podcast without a thought in mind on it, just to show y'all the thought process of stuff. So with me, y'all sit here and y'all see me doing things. Y'all see me doing great things. Y'all see Instagram following of over 100,000. Y'all see money coming in, checks coming in, whatever it is that y'all see. It's I be figuring everything out as I go. I don't have stuff. I never have stuff figured out from A to Z.
Never.
Same with the community that I'm about to build. I got a goal. I told you earlier today, bro, the goal for the community, and it sounds crazy. Sounds crazy even like for me to say it out. I'm going to get 30,000 people in the community. People be like, man, how you gonna? I don't
You don't
know.
know. We gonna do it though.
I have no clue. I'm gonna do it though.
For sure. And for me, it's crazy. It's like 30,000 people, a lot of people. And I'm like, that's doable.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's doable.
But we gonna figure it out. We gonna figure it out as we go, and everything starts from zero.
Yeah.
As of right now, I'm the only member of the community. As of right now, I'm the only. I sign in there. Well, it's the only people. Me, I got some people that's helping me build some stuff out in there. Like it's like 2, 3, 4 people in there.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be crazy to see like when I get to the first 1,000.
Right.
Even first 10. I'm like, all right, cool. I just got to be like Ye, be like Kanye. All right.
Keep the eyes on
I just got to get in front of thousands of more people that are like these people.
Right.
And I got some experience with getting some attention.
Yeah.
Because that's all it is at the end of the day.
Right.
Attention and traffic.
Why engagement plays?
Why does McDonald's know? Why do people know more about McDonald's than the mom and pop stand? Because McDonald's intentionally puts themselves in front of everybody, whereas the mom and pop burger stand, all that they do is exist.
Right.
And get those few people that love it to just keep coming back.
That they know about it first.
They're not trying to go. I'm guaranteed they're not spending one single dollar in marketing to go find other people.
Yeah.
And I can make a business out of that, bro. Somebody could make a business out of that. If somebody took the time, took 1, 2, 3 months to learn how to run Facebook ads, Google ads, YouTube ads, TikTok ads, and you just go into brick and mortar stores and say, hey, let me run advertising to drive traffic to your company. And go do it for free at first. Look, I just want to show you how I can double your revenue.
Yeah.
Boom, and you just charge them $2,000-$3,000 a month. Say you charge them $2,000 a month, you go get you 5 clients. Boom, you making 6 figures.
Yep.
Easy.
Like that.
And all you got to do, how to learn to do them, go buy a course or something, or just Google. Go watch some videos on it. And go make some bread. We out.
I know that you're not happy with your financial situation, and it's okay to feel like that. I've definitely been there before, but it's not okay to stay that way and not make a change. I know that you're trying to figure out some type of side hustle, some business that you can start, some way to make some money outside of your 9 to 5, but you're just stuck. And it gets so frustrating that sometimes you just want to, like you just want to let it out. I know that feeling, but I'm here to share with you the strategies that have changed my life and the thousands of others that I've helped. I'm teaching you 99 ways how you can flip houses without using any of your own cash or credit. Click the link and check out my course while you still can at its discounted price. You deserve success too.